From sisters who walked away from Mark Cuban's record-shattering $30 million deal.
Let me ask you a question. If I offered you $30 million for the company, would you take it?
No.
To a lone garage inventor snubbed by the sharks.
With a 3% equity kicker.
No, not interested.
These are the times the sharks made truly unforgivable mistakes on Shark Tank.
Hello, my name is Arun, Dawoon, and Sue, and we're the Kang sisters from San Francisco.
In Season 6, sisters Dawoon, Arayam, and Sue Kang walked onto the Shark Tank stage with more than an app. They carried a vision. Their women-focused dating app, Coffee Meets Bagel, promised carefully curated matches through mutual friends, not random swipes.
Today, we're raising $500,000 in exchange for 5% equity in our company. Coffee Meets Bagel.
They asked the sharks for $500,000 in exchange for 5% of their company.
We took the proven concept of daily flash sale sites and merged it with social networking elements to create the highest quality dating service for singles.
At first, the room buzzed with interest, but when the sharks pressed for hard user numbers, the sisters stayed guarded. Doubts about their growth and model began to circle. One by one, every shark pulled back.
It doesn't.
No, but why won't you give us the actual number?
We're actually not sharing the exact user number right now for competitive.
Then came a twist no one saw coming. Mark Cuban made the single largest offer in Shark Tank history, $30 million to buy the company outright.
Let me ask you a question. If I offered you $30 million for the company, would you take it?
Without flinching, the sisters turned him down.
No.
Okay.
I would not be taking it because we see this business growing as big as Match.com.
They truly believed Coffee Meets Bagel could stand with billion-dollar giants like Match.com. Viewers at home erupted. Emails poured in calling them crazy, greedy, even foolish for rejecting such a deal. But the sisters held their ground.
While $30 million may sound like a lot of money, you wait, Mr. Mark Cuban, because this baby is going to explode.
Since then, Coffee Meets Bagel has proved them right. It's passed 50 million user matches and earned top 10 rankings from outlets like CNET, Women's Health, and Tech Radar. Had Mark Cuban closed that deal, he'd own a multi-million-dollar dating empire today. Rejected by the sharks, yet unstoppable. Next, a couple who turned a collapsed deal into a nationwide hit.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Stephanie.
And I'm her husband, Daniel.
And our business is The Smart Baker.
In Season 3, husband and wife team Stephanie and Daniel Rensing stepped onto the Shark Tank stage with armfuls of baking gear, pre-cut parchment paper sheets, cupcake towers, and their signature aprons.
We are seeking $75,000 for a 25% stake in our company.
They asked the sharks for $75,000 in exchange for 25% of their company. The sharks liked what they saw.
So, Stephanie and Daniel, I'm willing to offer you the $75,000 for 40% of your company.
Damon John made them an offer.
If you might pay me, well, he'll call it a royalty. I'm calling it a return, a 5% return line of what you sell.
Barbara Corcoran matched Damon's offer, but added a 5% royalty. Convinced her experience could help them scale, the couple accepted on the spot.
You got a deal.
We will take it.
Yes.
Whoa. That was so exciting.
How about me?
He can tip you too.
No, I want to kiss.
Then, nightmares hit. After the cameras turned off, due diligence collapsed. No money changed hands. The deal died. From that blow, the Rensings refused to crumble. Today, the Smart Baker pulls in about $1 million in annual revenue, and they built it without any sharks check. When the sharks hesitate, bold visions don't wait. Next, an idea that turned a shark into a believer.
Hello, Sharks. I'm John, and I'm so excited to introduce to you today the world's most genuine online floral solution, the Books Company.
In 2014, John Tabis stepped onto the Shark Tank stage clutching a bouquet of fresh flowers. He promised a farm-to-table flower delivery service that cut out middlemen. He asked the sharks for $258,000.
I'm here seeking an investment of $258,000 in exchange for 3% of our business.
His promise was simple: fresher flowers at a fair price by shipping directly from eco-friendly farms.
Lori and Barbara. These are for you.
What a
Wow.
schmoozer.
Man after my own heart.
That's our Desperado bouquet. This is our Diamonds
You know how
bouquet.
to suck up to me, baby, and I love it.
Sharks were exposed to a bold idea, but doubt crept in fast. None understood the flower supply chain. As John laid out details, the room filled with hesitation.
Your valuation. My math, I think, is correct at 8.6 million you're asking for?
That's right.
So how do I value your business? Give me the metrics that makes you worth 8.6 million.
Questions about shipping margins and scaling started to pile up. The excitement faded.
To me, that's a huge problem. I don't like to be just one of many. I don't like to be dumb money. And for that reason, I'm out.
One by one, every shark said no. John gathered his flowers and walked away rejected.
And I don't know if your competitive advantage is sustainable. I'm out.
But the story didn't end there. 3 years later, Robert Herjavec was planning his wedding and was shocked by the high cost of flowers. He remembered the books code and called John for help.
About a year ago, I pick up the phone. Hey, John, it's Robert from Shark Tank.
I was planning my wedding, and I'm thinking, who do I know in the flower business? And I remember Books. I call up John. He creates this incredible arrangement for my wedding.
He'd seen how unfair pricing worked in the flower industry. John showed him how the books cut out extra fees. Herjavec became a believer.
As I'm learning about the flowers, I'm learning about the business. I decided to take a second look and invest in the business.
Herjavec joined a $24 million funding round. From $700,000 in sales in its first 10 months to $59 million GMV in 2024, Books exploded into a floral juggernaut. That decision cost the Sharks a missed stake in a $50 million plus flower empire, the kind of mistake they'll regret forever. If this shocked you, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We've got more unbelievable Shark Tank moments coming up.
Sharks, wouldn't it have been nice to know who was behind the door before you let me in? With my product, you can. My name is Jamie Siminoff. I'm from Los Angeles, California. My product is the Doorbot.
In 2013, inventor Jamie walked into Shark Tank carrying a rough-looking device he called Doorbot. It was a Wi-Fi video doorbell that let homeowners see and speak to visitors from their smartphones.
I'm seeking $700,000 for a 10% stake in the company.
Jamie was seeking $700,000 to scale his 8-person garage setup. The Sharks liked the idea but weren't convinced it would ever go mainstream. Kevin O'Leary was the only one to make an offer, a deal heavy on royalties, 10% of sales plus 5% equity.
I'll make you an offer. I'll give you $700,000. I want a 10% royalty. That drops down to 7 after I recoup the $700,000, and I get 5% of the company's equity today.
Jamie tried to negotiate. The counteroffer was rejected. He walked out without a deal.
We're going to decline.
Go kick some ass, Jamie.
Thank you very
Good
much.
luck, Jamie.
Yeah, good luck. Thanks, Sharks.
That rejection didn't stop the fire. After the show, Doorbot was rebranded as Ring. Sales exploded. The team grew from 8 to over 150. Richard Branson invested. Amazon acquired Ring in 2018 for around $1 billion. Jamie went from rejected founder to head of a global home security empire.
Here to pitch?
Who?
It's Jamie.
Come in.
The irony? Years after being rejected, Jamie returned to Shark Tank, not as a hopeful contestant, but sitting in the panel as a guest shark. That decision to pass on Ring cost the Sharks more than a missed deal. They missed a billion-dollar company and a chance to sit beside a founder they once said no to. Even sharks make mistakes. These founders turned rejection into success and billion-dollar empires. Which one blew your mind? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.